Hey there. Good evening. Happy Tuesday. I hope that it's live. It said it's live, but it spun for a little while, so I had to like redo it. So if you're here, give me a wave or a thumbs up or a heart or whatever. Hopefully it's working. It's saying excellent connection. So that will be exciting if that is the case. Hey, Ingrid. Hi, Lori. Excellent. I don't know if Zoom updated something or if YouTube updated something. It was being cranky. Good, good, good. All right. Yay. Hey everybody. Hi. Happy Tuesday. It is July 9th. We are almost midway through July. Incredibly insane. Hi, Philippa. I'm feeling so much better. Thank you. Thank you so much for saying that. I am feeling so much better. Still have like a little bit of a lingering cough every once in a while, but I will take it over everything else I was dealing with. So I am good. Hey, Stephanie. Good evening. So tonight we are working on block 15 of 16 officially, like what we had like announced on our schedules. Dingo is 15 of 16. Dingo is kind of a low key one. No subunits, nothing too crazy. So I had earlier finished the outer arc, and this one gives me like Chinese New Year vibes. Was what I was thinking about this with that vibrant red and gold. But so that's or I guess it's not the outer, that's the middle. There are three arcs for Dingo, which is not too bad. Now, where did I put y'all know how you get like so organized you're over organized and now you don't know where you put things. I think I put the for Dingo, it is the quarter circle, one plain band, no paper piecing at all involved in that, and then three FPP arcs, and then your outside like the right angle arc. So, but I must have put my inside band back in here, trying to be uber organized and get everything off of my table. I did exactly where I put it. So the inside, this will be the inside arch, which I think we've said before, it looks like Barney. I think I had done that color combo before. But that makes me laugh, and I'm okay with that. But so we've got this all set, and then this guy is ready to go. And we'll have just two more arcs or arches or what have you to do this evening. So the next one I'm doing is Dingo Unit C. So it's this little one, and I'm doing it with that pink and the like the dark teal of the African prints. So that's what I'm gonna start on. No overhead tonight. These are easier works, so I didn't feel like so pressured that to have that overhead because they were complicated subunits or anything like that. Uh, oh goodness. Jeez. All right, doggies. Sorry about that. People coming up the stairs and they lose their voice. So how has everybody's week been so far? I love Barney. Oh, Stephanie letting everybody know. Yeah, Stephanie was saying that her arm's in a sling. So good vibes, good like healing vibes, good juju sent Stephanie's way to heal. Can't imagine. I didn't touch my machine for over a week, I think. Uh, the days just ran all together, so I'm not 100% sure, but it was a long time and I felt very discombobulated. I can only imagine what Stephanie's feeling. And like, it's her job to sew every day. It's gotta be crazy not being able to do it. Oh, you were back in the, oh no, at the ER. Oh, Ingrid. Oh, the Barney song. That one was the baby shark of my kids' era. Lauren didn't really like Barney all that much, and Evan I think was too young, and then Barney was like pretty much done by the time he got old enough to really pay too much attention to that stuff. Lori, yes, it is what Dazzling New York Beauty by Cynthia White. That's the book that we're using. Yep. And I didn't pre-cut anything. I'm doing it old school where I'm just whacking off hunks of fabric. What are you doing? Crazy dog. This one, usually there, it doesn't feel like there's such a difference in these batiks, but this one definitely feels like, you can even see like the shine on the top of this one, and less, definitely less. It's like matte on the back. So now I'm having to pay a little bit more attention, because I want to make sure if I'm going to have dull in the front, fine, but I want it to all be dull. I want to make sure it's all the same. Oh, Philippa, I because our phones definitely listen to us. There was a like an Instagram reel or a Facebook, I don't even whatever, like whatever those little lives are on Facebook somewhere, um, where a lyrebird male mating dance came up, and I was like, oh, when they got their little plumage going and everything, they're pretty birds. That's 16 and 16. The lyrebird is that our next one for in a couple of weeks back here on my channel. Hey, Colleen. Hi, Lizette and Sylvia. Yeah, that's a really like, oh, it kind of matches my shirt. Hey, look at that. Twinsies. Oh, I had my phone on and I didn't realize it, and I just ripped the next pattern. I'll have to do some surgery on that before we get to it. I had improv practice last night. We have a show coming up at the end of July and one in August, but I'll actually miss the one in August because I'll be in Texas sweating my booty off. Hi, Paula. Grabbing a cup of Joe. But we were up late, later than we usually are. We're all ready for bed far before we ended up leaving last night. We're trying some new things, so we had to hash out some things, but I can definitely feel it now. Like, oh, why am I tired? Oh yeah, I partied like I was a teenager last night. I think this dark teal, I think it's the first solid batik I've used in the whole thing. I think they've all been prints up to this point. Cool. Philip was saying that the lyrebird gets a real strut on. I like that. He did. He was really getting into it. So this is my favorite time of year. It was favorite time of summer because it's Shark Week, and I'm addicted to all of the Shark Week shows. I don't really care about John Cena hosting it, but I love watching all of the Shark Week things. All right, what is everybody knocking down? You crazies. And I like that in the shark world, it's the females that are the more impressive of the couples, the duos. So I like that they rule the roost. I was watching one of them from last night. Watched it later this afternoon because I have, of course, I'm recording them all. And they were seeing like the biggest white shark they'd ever seen. It's pretty cool. And I'm learning about some of the places, well, this is every year. I learn about all the different places, which is kind of cool since there's no way I'm flying to it. We'll see after Texas if I break my phobia. Hopefully I'll be cured. My side. Oh, another reason why this is going to be really good summer is the Olympics. Very excited about the Olympics. Going to be living on Nadine time. Oh, praying mantis too. Yeah, yeah. So you're right. Hey, Terry, how are you doing? All right, this might. So I went from Chinese New Year with that one arc to a little more Christmassy, Easter-like with dark teal and pink. Thank you, Terry. This Dingo block, I think, is definitely one of the palette cleanser types where it's just straight little triangles, no subunits, nothing crazy happening. Back to basics. Does anybody else get into either the Olympics or Shark Week or both? And is Discovery Shark Week only a thing here in the US, or is Discovery Shark Week a thing everywhere? With it being cable, I've just always assumed that it's available everywhere. Hi, Jeannie. Oh, Terry doesn't like either one. Gotcha. What grabs your interest this time of year, Terry? Anything in particular, or you're in a holding pattern for something else? Teal. Teal. No. No. Just lay down, Lulu. The neighbors just got home. She's letting me know. Should get Lulu a little vest that says neighborhood watch. She is all up in everybody's business. Oh, that's a Christmas in July kind of person. I like that. Terry's been watching Heartland on Hulu. I don't know what Heartland is. While I was sick, I binge watched Ted Lasso. That was what I was doing. Need some water. Oh, Heartland is Sarah's favorite show. I don't think I've heard of it. Stephanie's ready for the Olympics. Hey, Valerie. A lot of seasons of oh, very good. Well, Stephanie, which event are you the most excited about for the Olympics? Heartland is a horse ranch. Oh, okay. Hi, Patricia. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hey there, mom and pop quilt shop Lorelai. How are you doing? This is Lorelai. I'm blaming it on my sickness. Lorelai. What is Lorelai from? Oh, is that the chick's name in that show? Oh, that lady was also in Parenthood. And she named her daughter Lorelai too. Gilmore Girls. That's what Lorelai is from. I didn't even watch that show. Where did that name come from? That's funny. I'm just making stuff up in my head now. Oh, have fun working, Philippa. Laura, just don't call me late for dinner. Yeah. Oh, is Laura live? The Sound of Music too? Hmm. Valerie wants to see the horse dressage and gymnastics. Oh, you pay for Peacock for the Olympia coverage. That's cool. I like I was a big sports chick. Definitely my dad's son when it came to that kind of stuff. Um, and I love the spirit of camaraderie in the Olympics. It makes my soul happy. And the idea of being able to represent your country is pretty freaking cool. I love the Sound of Music too. This arc is coming together pretty well. This might be one, I don't recall one that's had smaller pieces than this arc. This might be the smallest piece size, finished piece size. Let's check them out. I've been playing a little bit with them, trying to get an idea of what a layout might be. And I think the amount of colors that I've chosen is going to be a blessing because it's like so much color. It's not going to matter. It's not going to matter who goes next to what one. Terry definitely likes sports, football, hockey, and golf. Awesome. Oh, okay. Liesel. Okay, there we go. She was the oldest. Frederick, Louisa, Kurt, Brigitte. Brigitte was the reader. I always liked her. Marta and Gretel. Oh, Gretel she was so cute. Do they still, the family Von Trapp, do they still have, like they had a estate in like Connecticut or something, and they still sang like the grandchildren, and which I thought was pretty cool. Don't know if they still do that. I remember watching it a lot as a child, and that being one of my first times of being disappointed to hear that the movie wasn't real life. Like the stuff that happened in the movie, it wasn't like a verbatim like reenactment of what they went through. And and so when I found that out, I was devastated. Like, oh, movies aren't real. It's great grands now, yeah. I did used to, going back to the Lorelai name, I did know a girl who named her daughter Lorelai because of that show, but that's years ago. I'm not sure why that name was in my mind now. Because I'm getting old. Oh, okay. Not shiny. Nope, not shiny. Shiny. Okay, there we go. The realization is crushing. I'm telling you, I was not happy. And Valerie says, "Wait, they made things up for the movie?" Right? Like I was expecting to hear that Rolf was like in the Nuremberg like trials and stuff, and they strung him up for his nonsense. Like, I'm kidding. At 5 years old, I didn't know anything about Nuremberg. Oh, dogs are gonna go crazy. Someone's coming home. Time. Lulu is such an agent of chaos. Good night. That was Lauren getting in. Stephanie says, I've been binge watching The Tattooist of Auschwitz. Auschwitz. Yes. I Netflix had the trials thing about the rise and fall of Hitler, based on articles from I think think CBS correspondent who was there like from the start. Amazing. That was incredible. I was watching that as I was laid up. It's wild how we have all this video footage of like recent history, and we're still just doomed to repeat our mistakes. And it's crazy how huge countries, like different, all the different countries, it's like a high school friend group breaking up, getting back together again, liking each other, not liking each other. Bunch of prima donnas. A smaller rotary cutter because I'm going around curves now, so I don't take my fingers off. I'm going to switch to this littler one. First side. All right, cruising right along tonight. What time is it? Nice. Go. All right. Our Dingo Unit C is all done in fun pink and teal. Here we go. So I think I just dropped the half of the pattern that ripped off. Ooh. There we go. Gotta do some surgery to get these two pieces back together again. And then for that part, this larger arc, which is the outside, the most outside arc, I'm doing the dark fuchsia-y piece to go to match the Barney part. And then this cool, it looks like an L or an I or a J. I don't know. I just thought it looked neat. So that's going to go on that inside arc. All right. But first, I'm going to go ahead and put this together. Oh. Tweezers are upstairs in the medicine cabinet. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take all the paper off of this little guy and add it to the arc. For me, it's easier to do the curved piecing without the papers on it. So we're having a bit of a drama where Lauren's found a tick. Gotta get it off. There we go. But yeah, to add the arc, like to do the curves, it's easier for me with the papers off. I don't know if you guys are doing it and if you found that, but I think we've talked about it before, but I want to make sure I repeat it just in case people haven't heard that. It gives keeping the paper in for sewing straight seams is great. Like it gives it good like body. But it doesn't, for the curves, it doesn't give the fabric the ability to ease into the curves. So I take it off. Oh, thanks. I give all credit to T Quilts who picked out all the hello base drop, all of the batiks. Does an awesome job of sourcing her fabrics. No, you don't need to chew the paper, you weirdo. You're gonna end up in a hospital again, you crazy cat. At least it's paper this time. Can you stop being so weird? Nope. You're gonna get booped in the nose. Base drop is the epitome of curiosity killed the cat. He doesn't learn from his mistakes. Right, so took all of the papers off of the back, and then I'm gonna match it up with the arc, and hopefully it comes out correctly. I am gonna sew it with the pieced arc on top so that I can make sure that I'm catching the points of the triangles. And I'm going to change to my 1/4 inch guide foot because that keeps me honest in matching, bringing them together up against that guide. Here, you take your papers off too. Just find it much easier. Unless it's straight seams. And I find keeping them in easier. Okay, Lulu, go lay down. All went under the table and she's trying to get to it frantically. When you're sewing the arcs together or the curves together, just remember it's not a race. You can go as slow as you need to go and try not to get any puckers. Just trying to ease the fabrics together. And if it looks weird, you've more than likely done it correctly. I think that looks good. There we go. All right, I'll iron this back. Oops. Some magic juice. Okay, Lulu. Awesome. Here we go. All ironed out. And then, oh, I can even, oh, I can add this next one to it too. I just go ahead and do that. Thank you, Sylvia. For this one, since there's more paper for this one, I'm just going to focus on getting all the paper off at the curve. So I can get to showing adding it too. This is one that is gonna have like move even slower because these curves and some of the points have to match up. So, paying closer attention. All right. Woohoo, wish me luck. Now, this one is, there's point matching on both sides. So part of it is just praying that it works. Because you can't see both sides. So you just gotta hope that your 1/4 inch seam plays nicely. And again, just go slow. Also, both of these have the stretchy because you've got all those seams together. So there is definitely room to pull things out of skew. So if you go slow, you're going to be less likely to do that. Or I've found I'm less likely to do that if I'm going slow. All right, pretty good. I think this, I missed the point, but I didn't cut it off. I'm like heavy under it, but pretty good. Pretty good to, pretty close to centered. Having done all the government work I've done, I say that's close enough for government work, eh? Yeah, pins are good too if you like using pins. Those help out. There have been some sections or some of these coming together that I've used the pins for sure. If I just wasn't getting it, I would go back and use the pins. But I feel pretty good with this. Some magic juice. Everything's better with magic juice. I'm gonna do this from the back side too, just to flatten all of these seams. Get a little thick. There we go. Oh, this is a fun one. All right. I am very pleased with that. Oh, it looks cool. I like the lightning bolt of the light pink going through it. So sweet. Thank you, Valerie and Terry and Sylvia, Norlin. Yay! Thank you. So we just have the outer arc to piece, and then we can add the right angle inner curve piece. Fun colors. I'm liking this. Sir, I need you to hop up, base drop. You're on what I need to be working on. Come on, buddy. Ooh. Well, which way you're gonna go? You're gonna come this way towards me? Oh, oh, no, you're gonna go this way. Go down that way. All right, now I gotta do the surgery. Get this piece together. It's 7. You guys know it's one of the like tamer blocks when I'm cruising right along. where's my, there we go. My washi tape. Oh, I cannot wait to see the whole thing together, like finalized and like pieced together. I can't wait to see everybody's when everybody shares them. That's going to be a fun photo shoot. I'm going to have fun putting that PowerPoint together. There we go. Other side for reassurance. All right. Surgery complete. So for this one is, again, I'm using this. I mean, they do look like little letters, but I just like the colors. And then I'm going to bring that brighter magenta up into the outer arc with this guy. So sweet. Which one is the main? That is the main. Okay, cool. Good. Yeah, kitty love. Face strap has claimed a paper bag. So since I put him down, he's climbing into that. He slept in it all day today. It was rather adorable. Now folds back the other way. This is the very boring part. My apologies. We didn't get to pre-fold before we started. And you don't have to fold. I've created the muscle memory of folding my papers, so it feels weird if I don't. But it's certainly not gonna be the end of the world if you don't fold your lines before starting. I just find it makes it easier. All right. This corner. Here we go. Well, this has a shiny and a matte side too. So pay attention to which I'm putting the shiny side up. So I want to make sure I put the shiny side up all the way across. I've said it probably every time I've done the New York Beauty with you guys, but the smell of warming batiks is now one of my favorite smells in the world. I enjoy it very much. Oh, there we go. Sylvia likes folding folding the so you see the lines easier. Gotcha. Yep. Yes. Everybody will have to come back at the end of the month. Sylvia saying EPP reminded me that it is that because of being sick, I missed my slow stitch Sunday with Ingrid, but we'll get to do that this month. Be back on track to do that. Tomorrow night is the social review where we're on Russ's channel this month, July, and then back on my channel in August. So if you don't already know about Russ Quilt Meets World, you want to check out his channel. We're going to be there. Stephanie from Quilting with Stephanie Stitches, myself, Russ, and Stephen and Walter from Bland Designs, and the Idiot Quilter, or just the Idiot Quilter, however you want to. But we will be chatting tomorrow night, and it's always a good conversation. I think it's okay to say the topic that we're talking about. Well, we're talking about things sewing machines. I think that was in Russ's description. Setting it up. I wasn't supposed to say anything. You didn't hear it here. Goodness. Get just one more on and I'll show you guys what it's looking like. Oh, okay. Hello again, sir. You're very much in the way. Oh, here comes a harmonica. They're all over the place. You've got me surrounded. All right. So this is what the arc is looking like. Don't worry about where you can see the paper. I always add extra to beyond the seam allowance that they give you in the patterns. So you goof, but that's what the colors are looking like. You don't need to eat everything. Oh my gosh. The craziest thing happened today. Well, not the craziest thing. I guess it's happened before. But the wrens, yes, the wrens um had babies in the tree. So apparently we have the birthing tree in our backyard. And blue jays have had their babies in it. This like every year they come back. And I know I looked it up. Cardinals and blue jays only live like 5 years or whatever. So it's like their family members are coming back, or they've spread the word, hey, we're about to die, so y'all can take it over. I don't know. But blue jays had their babies in there this year. Cardinals had their babies this year. And then wrens, baby wrens were learning to fly today. And I thought that was late in the season, but I don't know. Maybe birds just have babies all year long. I'm not sure. But two baby two baby birds flew into the back my French doors on my back patio. I felt so bad. The cats were like, "Oh, let's get them." But I felt so bad. I just heard thud, thud. Oh gosh. And they were just laying there like dazed and confused. They were alive. I went out and checked on them because, of course, I did. Love animals. Wasn't gonna let them be hurt. But it was fun when I realized that they were okay. It was funny. I can imagine the mom ran up in the nest going, "Oh my lord, these two." I'm very happy to share the space with you, but I need this. Thank you, sir. Absolute goober. Stop. No. It's trash night. So now the neighbors came home and now they have the audacity to be outside at their trash bin to get it ready. Hey, Lou, go lay down. Mind your business. You were so in the way, bass drop. Oh, you're on the other fabric too there, bud. I truly appreciate your help, bass drop. You're a mensch. Ooh, you all have gone quiet. Oh gosh, I gotta sneeze. The dogs followed the kids downstairs. George is looking for the kid, for the dogs. Oh no, thread chicken. Oh, yep. Okay, bass drop. I guess I'll just leave that over there. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. All right. This one's taking longer than I expected it to. Possibly because bass drop was staying on fabrics. Ingrid, has George been back to the vets? How big is he now? George is a big puppy. Valerie said had fledgling sparrows begging for food from a parent. Oh, they're persistent with crying and beating their wings. Yeah. All right. Ooh, early flight. Okay, thanks so much. I will. I will try my hardest to now not call you Lorelai just because now it's in my head. I will. I will remember that it's Laurelyn, which I knew before. Oh my goodness. Oh, one of those days. Oh, Sylvia's brother has a great horned owl nest. Oh God, I love owls. Owls are so awesome. Of all kinds, owls are awesome. Right, moving along. I think it looks neat. Excited about that. One thing I will be able to say about this when it's done is that it's got character. It's definitely got character. Hello again, Kitty. You're at 85.3 from last week. Wow. Wow. He's going to have Clifford the Big Red Dog proportions. And think he's a lapdog. Come on, Puck, get your nails off my leg, you weirdo. So this piece on at the wrong angle. There we go. I had the triangle upside down. The tip of the triangle was facing the wrong way. Now we got it. Valerie's right. He is more doggy to love. That's for sure. His tail is a weapon, but you still love him. Oh, are you back to sitting on the things I need, sir? Oops. Move the paper a little bit, getting it to the sewing machine. That's all. No, that's never good. Gotta readjust. Yeah, the tail. Oh yeah, Stephanie got a mouthful of tail. Say one thing for those Oliso mini irons. They get hot. They're hot irons. Has anyone seen or heard of any new? Are there any new quilty gadgets out there that I should know about? I haven't heard of any. Oh my gosh, broken 3 times on the coffee table. Yeah, I think that would be that reason is the only reason why I would consider docking an animal's tail if they were causing themselves pain and injury. Oh, Getting close, getting close. Moving right along. I like this way better. Yeah, I like that way better. See, Sylvia said, my new wonderful thing is an LED strip stuck onto the work area of my sewing machine. That's what I have here. I love it. Do you love it, Sylvia? I love it so much. Valerie wants to know why I need a new notion. Well, see, there is a difference between need and want. I need to fulfill my wants. Oh, so close, I can taste it. Woohoo! All right. Make sure it's covering the whole thing in the right way. I don't want to have to rip out again. You gonna stay down there? Or are you gonna jump up into everything? The answer is yep. That was a silly question, huh? All right, just one more of the main and a half of the pink. We are done with that strip, but I've gotta find another. Oh, here we go. This will do it. Hello, guacamole. This will do it. Oh, I always said didn't think it caused the dog that much pain. That's good. That's good at least. Luscious as watermelon. I like it. All right. Now, just this half a segment of the magenta. Here. Dunzo. As we're playing some game downstairs. You're yelling at the screen. Right. Magic juice. Flip it over. Okay. Oh, I will have to convince Base Drop to move it so I can get this trimmed up. But there she is. And then she'll go like that and tie in the one solid little, not ring, but arc. Woohoo! All right, bud, you need to move. I know, I'm so sorry, but you got to get going. I need space and I don't want to cut your tail off. Oh, he's looking at me in judgment now that I've made him move. All right. Use the smaller rotary cutter. It's been nice to get one almost all the way complete. Hey, Marie. Hi, Mary. I love magic juice. I would use magic juice on the seams, whether I pre-starched or not, for convincing the seams to be very, very close. But especially the batiks, I don't starch. I just feel like they already have enough body. But in the big picture of, the grand scheme of things, I usually don't pre-starch anyway. I don't do it. I'm usually just raring to go and start cutting before I think, oh, I should probably starch all this, huh? So, just not a starcher. And with FPP, I'm really not an ironer either until it gets to the iron where, you're flipping everything and ironing. There's a lot of ironing that goes on in FPP. I don't do it at the start. I break all the rules and frustrate all of the traditionalists. That's not a starcher either. Yes. All right. Now she's all cleaned up, ready to go. Again, just going to take the bottom bits of paper off so I can get it onto the bigger piece. Oh, I had my case up here. I should have pulled out the outside arc. That's all right. All right. So now it's going to go on like this. I think I'm going to do it. Oh, buggers. I think I'm going to do with this one on top because it's really these points that I'm worried about. I'm still worried about these points, but these points meeting in the middle from this side is my biggest concern. So that's why I'm doing it that way. You can pick whichever side you want to have on top, whichever makes it easiest for you to complete it and, you be happy with the finished product. That's the biggest thing. Also, this is the longer arc, so if anything needs to be like pushed together with the feed dogs grabbing it, this longer side is the one to go to ease in. All right, slow and steady. Gotta pay attention to the seams on this too. I just caught the lower arc, some of the where the seams come together. I just caught it and it flipped the other way. I didn't want to do that, so gotta pay attention to that too. Slow down. All right. Woohoo! Yay! Look at that. Oh, of course it'll look, better once it's ironed flat, but but there we go. Nice. It all worked out very nicely. It played nicely. Still need to take the rest of the paper out, but that's looking good. It's very colorful. It flat. I'm ironing or pressing. I totally iron from the back side. Oh, it's so cool. Look at that. That's a cool block. I like that a lot. Thank you, guys. That's a fun one. This one won't take you guys too long. Even if you're a slower paced sewer such as myself. Nothing too difficult about this one. No subunits, no weird angles or anything like that. Pretty straightforward triangles. So this is a good, like I said, palette cleansery type, you know, not straining your brain too much on this guy. And you're really not matching up any points within the arcs, just mainly making sure you're kind of in the center of the triangles. So you're not also worrying about that, matching triangle tips to triangle tips, which made that nice. For my little, there we go. But yeah, there we go. So, well, this taking out paper part is boring, but I was trying to show you guys what it looked like without the paper, but well, I'll just talk while I'm still pulling the paper out. So next up for the community is over again on Russ's channel tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. The social review. It's where Stephanie of Stephanie Stitches, Russ of Quilt Meets World, Stephen and Walter of the Idiot Quilter, or Bland Designs and the Idiot Quilter. If you haven't seen them, you want to look them up. We get together and we just kind of chitty chat about different topics. And tomorrow's topic is sewing machines, and we have a few talking points on that, but we always love to hear from you all. So put your thinking caps on and come with some questions about machines or tips about machines, what have you. That's going to be tomorrow night on Russ's channel, again 7 o'clock. And then Thursday morning will be the next installment of working on the 1718 the oldest dated patchwork in Britain. I'm reworking those patterns using FPP techniques, and so I will be showing the next installment on that. I missed last week because I was sick, so I'll be showing like playing a little bit of catch up, just getting moving on with that project of mine. So that's Thursday morning. And then again, Sunday morning for brunch, I'll be back on. And I will probably be, maybe I'll be working on the little hooter again. That was kind of fun to get back into catching up. So I might work on little hooter again, but now that I'm watching YouTube and Instagram reels again, I might find another fun pattern that I want to do. So we'll see what I've got going on Sunday. But yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your week, and I hope we do get to see you tomorrow night. That's always a good time. We have a good time. Always good topics and fun conversation. There we go. There's all the paper out. We're usually just goofballs. Oh, there's some thread on there, but there. And just have a good time discussing different things. So I will add the arc to this, and I'll put the picture of it up. But Dingo is all done. So yay. Thank you everyone so very much. I will talk to you all soon. I will see you tomorrow night and out here in YouTube land. If you haven't already and you wanted to take a look at my website, there are a couple of things coming up. There's a virtual retreat at the end of July for FPP. And then August, I have a month-long mystery quilts along, which is an FPP pattern that I wrote. And you get instructional videos and a Facebook group, private Facebook group, and access to a private members only page where you can have access to those videos, unlimited access, and all only just for $10, just the price of the pattern. So I hope you guys check that out. Well, thank you guys so much. Yay, appreciate it. All right, I will talk to you all soon. Have a great night. Thanks.